that clearly you can see the political undertone. This is purely persecution. But there's a saying we say in Ghana, literally, or by translation, a kite cannot be in the air forever. It will definitely come down. So if the NDC and the president and Remonacha think they have power, so they are using it excessively to intimidate NPP and for that matter, Chairman Wontumi, then they have lost it. On day one, Tuesday when he was arrested, like a rainbow style, I said the spirit of the elephant is strong and united. You can't break it. It's rather emboldening us. It's encouraging us to stand united as a political party. And we work hard. So whatever they are doing, they should continue. They should continue to do it. We'll even clap for them. But Chairman Wontumi will definitely come out. Okay? You come out.
Have you read the charges that have been leveled against?
I'm not interested.
Why are you not interested?
I'm not interested in the charges.
Why?
Because nobody in the NPP will support anybody who has breached with the law. Nobody. If they believe that Chairman Wontumi has a problem with the law, they shall arrange him to court. That's Exim Bank matter. It's a civil matter. The Exim Bank, if he has taken loan from Exim Bank, you only file a suit in court and you go and make his case. But you don't hold me here like a Rambo style, want to show force, show power, that you are Roman Archer, NDC power, so you show Wontumi. They can go ahead and do whatever they want to do. But definitely, people have been talked to support so that we can meet the big conditions and our brother will come out.
Honorable, has the second surety been secured, the full bail condition met?
Yeah. I just landed here. So this question is very difficult for me to answer. So we'll wait and see whatever happens. Our prayer is that those friends who have been talked to will be able to support and meet the bail condition. But like I said, what is good for the goose? What is good for the goose? Jemona.
It must be good for the
Absolutely. So they should continue.
That's right.
But NPP will come to power. We'll work very hard. We'll work so hard. We'll unite our party and come to power. So they should continue. If they are laughing at the side of their mouths, oh, what now want to me, $1 million, they can go ahead. Excuse me, God. They can go ahead and do it. They are clapping, they are laughing. If I show no, okay, show no, Kashamugo. Oh, Nagano.
Is that a promise of retaliation if government changes power?
Anything. If it's retaliation, what? There are people, I was in parliament for 2 terms. Haruna Idrisu, Nilante van der Poy, Amako Fibua. There was MPs who were taking double salaries. I know for a fact that when government had wanted to prosecute them, our own MPs, our leadership, have to go and plead with President Akufo-Addo. So please, we know how democratic you are. They've all erred. Leave them. And President Akufo-Addo agreed. For the sake of peace and sanctity of this country, you understand? When Ibrahim Muhammad signed those checks, you remember? Those checks that he signed, he cleared goods from the port, and the checks that he issued, well, didn't go through. That alone, they should have held him before court. When we came to power, we said no. He's a businessman. But please, arrange and go and satisfy whatever debt you owe and go and do it. Why didn't you take my brother Ibrahim to Yoko? Why didn't you help him to police? But we believe that we'll build a country together. The fact that he had a problem with his church that didn't go through, for those monies to come to government, he said, look, find a way and pay back. And he did pay. That is how you build a country. But because Wontumi is a political face, so you want to use that opportunity to persecute him, to car him down, I can tell you, Wontumi's spirit is as high as this pole. So we want to assure President Mahama, he's been given the power to govern. All the orchestra that he's doing to get off the Chief Justice is a way trying to amend the Constitution. I've said it and will repeat it. President Mama third term will never happen.
Never.
If you think he can sack the Chief Justice, he want to sack the way they are doing. NDC people are running commentaries of all the charges they are levying against the Chief Justice. Sami Geviade, they sit on the national television and they say all kinds of funny things against the Chief Justice. Today she has filed an affidavit in support. They said no, they will not allow her. All she's asking for, let the public know what is happening. Let the public know. This is too much to ask. These are all a calculated attempt by the president, his government, his party. Because President Mama said when they come, they will do the Chief Justice. Didn't you hear? Didn't you listen at the political platform? And today, when he says as for capping of the justices of the Supreme Court, he talk about capping. It means that he wants to have a limit. Today, he has brought 7. What does it mean? You say one thing today, then you change your mind another time. They said the what? Increase cocoa prices. Have they increased it?
With the appointment of the CJs, do you expect your caucus in Parliament to, use whatever means they could to stop the approval of these justices to the Supreme Court?
Looking at our numbers, there's nothing that the minority can do. But all we can say is that we need to drum home hard to let the world know the injustice that the President Mama and his government and party are meting out to the Chief Justice. What has she done? Tell me, what has she done to warrant all these things? It's a dent on our democracy. This happened in the days of Kwame Nkrumah, Justice Kosa, the Chief Justice at the time. That is why in the 1992 Constitution, we have to put in structures to put in, before you put the Justice. This is what you have to go through. But even that, what has she done? They said what? She traveled with her husband and the daughter. Is that a way of dismissing a Chief Justice? And the woman said, look, let the public know what you are taking me through. In the first place, when you even receive the petition against the Chief Justice, you send it to public, sorry. You didn't even give a copy until she made the announcement that, please, I need to have a copy of those who are making those recommendations against me. Nobody did. So until she made those demand, before the president said, okay, let's blah, 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 blah. But the point is, what has she done?
But as far as this particular issue is concerned, you are assuring or hopeful that Chairman Wontumi should leave the Yoko premises by close of today.
My prayer is that he should leave the premise of Yoko today. This past 48 hours, isn't it? But I'm saying that right from the word go, they knew what they wanted to do. It was an agenda to make sure they keep him more than the 48 hours. But the law that established Yoko is not bigger than the constitution of this country. The rights to life, the non-derogable rights, is a human right, not to be under slavery, not under torture, and the right to life.
There are people who believe that he's been released before the 48 hours of his arrest. And so if his lawyers believe that the bail terms are too hefty, they could go to court to seek for variation, which they haven't done in the last 2 days.
That is another option. That is another route. But I'm saying that why in the beginning did you peg the bail condition at 50 million Ghana cedis?
You're questioning that.
So clearly it tells you the political persecution they want to do for Chairman Wontumi. So clearly that's the matter. And surprisingly, the media, we thank you very much. You've been here from Tuesday. But a lot of things that is going on. On Tuesday, I did mention it. You know Galamsey is worse in John Mama's time? You know that? Go to the ports and you see the number of excavators that are being imported into the country. And they're all going to the mining areas of these Galamsey areas. Today, under President Mahama, Galamsey is as worse than anything. Where are our pastors? Where are the pastors? The only group I've heard them talking is the Catholic Bishop Conference. Yesterday I was watching the news and it was scrolling. And I saw the Catholic Bishop Conference saying that he should go ahead and declare the state of emergency in these mining areas. Why are they mute? Where are the Otabels? Where are the Duncan Williams? There is this pastor who shouts so much. That's Sakura pastor. What's his name? Kofi Odro. Where is he? Where's Kofi Odro?
I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
Cool down. Don't run away. Multimedia, you were part of the campaign against him.
You know.
Come to Galamsey. You said a lot of
Honorable, I am sure that when you listen to the news, multimedia still has the campaign on as far as Galamsey is concerned.
So don't take the microphone from
No, it is, you know, we do this with time. That's why I'm signaling you that it's getting to time so that I can report on the other.
Whoever is in the studio, tell him that I said they should talk more
about the Galamsey, which we are doing everything.
Been emboldened. The executives have been emboldened, empowered, because John Mama is the president, and they are now going to the forests. Have you seen the rivers, the Cobras, the the Tano? Is how gone?
Thank you. And so that is Honorable Glover there.